and I gotta get it. I'm a beast, I'm a freak when it comes to winning. Eyes on the prize like it's television.
Welcome to the show, everybody. Joseph Robert Camo, the fantasy football counselor. Got a quick, fun, and very informative episode here for you. 5 running back deep sleepers for you guys to target near the end of your draft. Literally, you get these guys for free pretty much. Well, one of them, a couple of them you might have to get a little bit higher, but there's literally 3 of these you get for absolutely free. They could really break out and give you guys some value and could be top running backs in the NFL by the end of this season. So deep sleepers that could really, really break out right here, right now. Make sure you guys click subscribe if you're new to the channel. Cutting edge technology here when it comes to fantasy football, because I got the 16-round draft, so you can get it here below. Links here below, or head on over to thefantasyfootballcounselor.com. Listen, draft kits are dead, cheat sheets are dead, and my advice here on the channel is why you got to subscribe is light years ahead of the competition, because they like to play it safe, and safe does not win you Super Bowls when it comes to fantasy football. So if you guys want to crush your leagues, guys, head on over to thefantasyfootballcounselor.com. Get yourself the 16-round draft solution right now. It's going to help you guys crush your leagues, okay? Secondly, guys, smash thumbs up, leave a comment below. Let me know if there's a deep sleeper at running back that you like. And head on over to manscaped.com. Use promo code SHOWERLION. Get yourself an amazing trimmer, guys. Going to help you guys stay groomed, stay fresh. Using Shower Lion saves you 20% on your purchase, okay? Manscaped.com. Use promo code SHOWERLION. Amazing products, fit and finish, navigational light, skin-safe technology, everything you need. The Lawnmower 4.0 is what I've got. It's a brand new one. I've got it on display here in the background. This is the Lawnmower 3.0. Manscaped.com. Promo code SHOWERLION. Treat yourself and get yourself a trimmer today. Save 20%. Shower Lion. All right, let's get to this, guys. Again, smash that thumbs up. Let's talk about deep running back sleepers here. Literally, we don't even need to go into too much detail about these guys in regards to talent. You can YouTube the talent. Just look up the player, watch their highlight videos, look up their stats. I'm going to dive into a little bit statistically. More or less, guys, we want to focus, because it's a stash, right? We're not going to invest too much. I mean, there is a guy here who isn't as much of a stat. We'll talk about it. But main thing here is you want to, because it's a bit of a dart throw with these guys. Like, you should secure, first of all, when we're talking running backs, you should secure your robust RBs early. These are late round stashes that you can get as your RB, minimum RB4. Okay, you want to get at least 3 safer running backs. These guys should be considered your RB4, 5, maybe even RB6, depending on how deep your roster is going to be. I like to house 4 to 5 running backs on my roster at all times. I feel good with the 3 workhorses. I gamble on the 4th, and then the last stash or 2, okay? At least 4 to 5, you feel really good. So the first deep running back sleeper here is Javian Hawkins, undrafted, guys, on the Atlanta Falcons. Why do I like this guy now? 5'9", 196, a little undersized, but he could be a gem here because I'm not sold on Mike Davis. Now, I picture a situation here where he's going to come in kind of like a Tariq Cohen compared to David Montgomery, but Davis is not really supposed to be a starter. He's not really a true starter. I'm not sold on Davis. I'm not really a guy that says, oh, Mike Davis is the real deal. I don't like Mike Davis at all. If Davis was that good, he would have surpassed CMC. That's the thought process. I always think I want the best. And if you're on a team, if you're a running back, you should be starting wherever you are. That's why Mike Davis is not really, I'm not sold on him. So I'm looking at Javian Hawkins. He could be a steal. The Falcons may have got a steal here. He's sitting 77th on the consensus rankings amongst running backs. Stash this guy, because again, Mike Davis is not the real deal. The other running backs there haven't done anything, right? So Javian Hawkins, consider him as a stash. Looked good in college. Number is not the greatest, but not bad. He can get it done. He was supposed to be projected to be like a 6th-round pick, undrafted, okay? But he's there now, okay? Number 2 here, 6th-round pick. Okay, the guy I'm talking about on the Chargers is Larry Roundtree, currently sitting 103rd on the consensus rankings. Nobody's talking about this guy. The cool thing about him is he's 5'10", 210 pounds. The guy packs some power, and he's completely under the radar. Like, nobody's talking about this deep sleeper as well. Listen, Larry Roundtree, look him up. Larry Roundtree the third, I think it's the 3rd. So Larry Roundtree the 3rd. Look him up, guys. And again, I'm not sold on Austin Eckler being the guy. So I'm looking for situations where I'm not sold on the starting running back, okay? And then I see a rookie being drafted. Maybe there's some upside there. Again, these guys could completely bust. These guys could be benched. They could fall off the roster for all I care. All I'm saying is that I'm not sold on the starters there. So I'm stashing these guys with the potential these guys could be the starters or could take that job. Austin Eckler is not a workhorse running back. He's a backup. He sucks. He's a pass-catching scat back. Larry Roundtree's a prototypical running back. Give me Larry Roundtree with the last pick. I'm stashing him, and I know Austin Eckler is going to bust or he can't handle the workload. So I'm going Larry Roundtree in my drafts as a last pick if I have to. Next guy here. A backup for CMC, and we know CMC is not Superman. He got hurt, but Chuba Hubbard, a 4th-round pick, higher than the other two guys out of Oklahoma, 6 foot, 210 pounds, could get some goal line work even if CMC is there, simply for the fact that they want to preserve Christian McCaffrey. Chuba Hubbard, whatever you want to name his name is. Listen, deep running back sleeper this year. Target him late round, especially if you have CMC. He's a good handcuff to have because we saw CMC go down. Chuba Hubbard, a deep sleeper, late round stash. And if CMC goes down, who knows, right? He could be a stud, okay? Next two guys, not as deep sleepers, but they're relatively deep. By the way, Chuba Hubbard is sitting 64th on the Concheapsis rankings. We already said Larry Roundtree, 103, and Javian Hawkins, 77. Again, if you look at the Concheapsis, these guys are way below, not even being talked about. They're going to go undrafted, okay? This guy's not going to go undrafted. He's going to be on a lot of rosters, but A.J. Dillon sitting around 40th on the Concheapsis rankings. Jamal Williams is gone. There's going to be volume and opportunity there. At least a minimum of 100 attempts. Minimum floor. You look at Aaron Jones, he's a 200 attempt guy, right? He gets involved in the passing game a little bit more. They're going to use Dillon near the goal line. He could be the future franchise back there. Dillon is the future. Mr. Quads, okay? So I'm excited to see him break out. I just put him in my breakout episode. I'm excited to see the upside. A.J. Dillon's got a ton of upside. I like him. Sitting 4th on the Concheapsis. Great upside, great talent. Make sure you consider him, okay? A.J. Dillon, another deep sleeper. And let's go deep again. This guy's coming off, again, around 39th on the Concheapsis rankings. So he comes off in and around round 5, 6, 7, right? It depends on your league. Some people may not know who he is, but Michael Carter, 5'8", 201, 4th-round pick. Again, nobody there, again, on the Jets. There's no running back. This guy could be the starter. Plug and play. If he does well in training camp, I'm going to be watching this situation closely. Nobody's going to draft Michael Carter on your team. Well, some people are aware of him. He's kind of there, but they're going to probably think, like, who is this guy? Volume, opportunity, and perfect position based on depth chart. Because, again, nobody else on that roster. I don't trust anybody there. Michael Carter, consider drafting him. I mean, again, A.J. Dillon and Michael Carter, not as deep, but the other guys are super deep. Javian Hawkins, Larry Roundtree. I don't think anyone's talking about Larry Roundtree. Chuba Hubbard, again, a lot of people don't know who he is. Dillon, we know who he is, but again, people are going to sleep on him deeply. And Michael Carter. There's 5 deep sleepers for you at the running back. But let me end this here with this. Don't worry so much about deeper sleepers. Stash these guys super late after your roster secure. You should be going robust RB. Look for the guys that went 0 RB, the guys that went wide receiver early, to be stashing some of these guys later, hoping for a breakout. You want to be able to stash these guys and have the robust RB strategy as well. So you're light years ahead of the competition. Not only are you booming on all cylinders with your workhorse running backs, you've got these guys that could break out and become on top of their depth chart. So you're going to be crushing it with 4 to 5 running backs on your roster, okay? If this makes sense to you, wow, Joe's making sense. He's always thinking outside the box. He's always got a backup plan for a backup plan. Get the 16-round draft solution. I've linked it below. Also, Fantasy 365 at thefantasyfootballcounselor.com under programs. We're going to go year-long, offer DFS, optimal DFS plays, waiver wire, all available there. Subscribe, thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, make sure you click subscribe. Stay here and follow my Instagram at Fantasy Football Counselor, the #1 Instagram verified page. Check it out, guys. I'm out. We'll talk soon. Follow on social.